Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Mackenzie, and I'm back in Ohio. I'm back in my home for now. So for today's video, I'm going to be ranking iconic Disney Channel shows. So I was born in 1999, so not to brag, but I think my era and my generation of Disney Channel was just pumping out hit after hit after hit.
I'm actually gonna say what everyone else is thinking, because it's the truth.
A lot of my generation produced really big stars to this day. Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, really big, iconic, superstars. I feel bad for today's generation because I feel like they just don't understand, like, our Disney Channel. They're popping it, locking it, jam and break, but they're doing it over on TikTok.
I love to pop and lock and jam and break.
I don't think they're cruising over on Disney Channel anymore. It would be really interesting to see the ratings in my era versus like the 2000s versus now. Like, what are the Disney ratings? I need to know. Tier list videos are a newer trend here on YouTube where you rank everything and anything. You can literally think of anything and it'll come up on YouTube and someone's ranking it. So I recently watched Cody Ko. I don't know if he started these trends, but he definitely has funny ones, and he did one recently with his girlfriend, fiance actually, now they just got engaged, which is so exciting. I love them. They did a ranking your favorite snacks. They just took a plethora of snacks and they ranked them in a tier list, and I want to do that today, but with Disney Channel shows, like I said. And I actually got this idea from Ali Sheehan. Ali, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, I hope I'm not butchering it. Ali Sheehan or Sheehan. I recently stumbled upon her channel and I love her videos. She ranked Taylor Swift songs, One Direction songs, iconic movies from Y2K. And it was funny because the other day I thought, ooh, I want to do a video and I want to rank the Disney Channel original movies. And then I saw a video come up on my recommended and it was Allie and she had done it, which is totally fine because, like, you do your thing, girl, like, you can totally do that. So I decided for my video today, I'm going to be ranking the iconic Disney Channel shows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record the tier list and I'm going to put it up as I'm speaking and as I'm ranking them. And I have 5 different categories. So the top tier, which is like, this show is above all, it's so good, it will be labeled God tier. And I actually did get this one from Allie, but I had to take this one because it's like, nothing gets bigger than God. Except for these shows. These shows are equal to God. And then the next tier down, which is like, they're really, really, really good shows, but they just aren't quite God-like, is What Dreams Are Made Of. This is also from Allie too. The rest, don't worry, I made up my own, but I had to use those too, because What Dreams Are Made Of is like from the Lizzie McGuire movie. Third row down, which is, it's really good, but it's just not dream or God-like, is Sweet Niblets.
Oh, sweet niblets.
Sweet niblets?
Sweet niblets.
Sweet niblets.
So if you guys watch Hannah Montana, you know that's like one of her iconic sayings. And sometimes it's in bad context, but sometimes it's good. So it's kind of exactly that. It's not like something that I guess would rave about, I guess is what I should say. Second to last is good for its time, but wouldn't watch again. Then the last one, the category where shows go to die, what, is Shipwreck. So if you guys know Sweet Life on Deck, that's one of the shows in the category. They like go to school on a ship, and it's a spinoff of Sweet Life, Zack and Cody. Just simply put, just man overboard, So let's get right on into the video with the first show, and I have Cory in the house.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! What's up? Go, 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 go! Listen now. Here we go!
So Cory in the House was the spinoff off of That's a Raven, where Cory went and lived in the president's house and with the president's daughter and his best friends, and then his dad from the That's a Raven show was the chef. So I think I want to put this show in Sweet Niblets. Okay, it's hard to make spinoffs of very iconic shows like That's a Raven, and I feel like for it being a spinoff, it's pretty good. I remember liking it and laughing a lot. Jason Dolley is hilarious. He's also in Good Luck Charlie. He's hilarious. Like Madison Pettis, for it being a spin-off series, I think It deserves sweet niblets. Okay, so the next show we have is Austin and Allie.
Yo! What's up, buddy?
Hey, good looking. Hang on. Hang on.
Allie, wait!
Now let me show you how a real man cheers.
I feel like I remember Trini? What's her name? Trina?
Trish.
They always have that like one person who is not even the star of the show. Like she wasn't even the two main characters like Austin and Allie, but she was the funniest.
Fiesta, salsa, quinceañera. Rainy Rodriguez from Austin and Alley.
I'm Jean Nelius from Dog's Law.
My name is Troy. I have a basketball game tomorrow.
And I remember the guy being the funniest too, and they weren't even the two main characters. So for that reason and that reason only, I'm putting it in good for its time, but wouldn't watch again. This next one is Lizzie McGuire. So I feel like I'm gonna have to put this one in What Dreams Are Made Of.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
I watched it, I remember liking it, I remember loving it. Also, guys, I do want to point out that if you see black on my fingernails, it's because I tried to take off my nail polish before because it was all chipped and like gross, but then it like left black on my nails. So if you see it, I'm not like rolling around in dirt, it just is this.
Get one step closer each and every day. Figure it out on the way.
When I compare it to other ones, and you guys might know which one I'm thinking, if you know me very well, you know which one I'm thinking of right now. When I compare it to the other iconic ones, although it is iconic, I think I have to put it in What Dreams Are Made Of. One, it fits the theme because she does sing that at the end of the Lizzie McGuire movie. And, you know, I just feel like my heart is telling me it belongs in What Dreams Are Made Of. So Even Stevens is the reason I made the category good for its time but wouldn't watch it again.
Hi, I'm Stephen Anthony Lawrence from Even Stevens, and you're watching Disney Channel. Ta-da! Do you want me to say ta-da? Okay. Hi, I'm Stephen Anthony. I'm fine. Oh, you want me to draw it? Hi, I'm Stephen Anthony Lawrence, Beans from Even Stevens, and you're watching Disney Channel.
I never got into this show. I don't know why, because I remember watching like a few episodes because it would come on before like, you know, Hannah Montana or like something like that. And like it was funny. But I never went out of my way to be like, let's turn on some Even Stevens. Like I just didn't do it. But yeah, Even Stevens. I just never got into it. So I'm gonna have to put it in good for its time but wouldn't watch it again. Liv and Maddie. So Liv and Maddie was kind of part of the shows that happened when I was starting to, I was just gonna say when I was starting to stop watching Disney Channel, but honestly I still haven't stopped watching Disney Channel.
What is that? Oh shit, what is that?
I don't watch the current Disney Channel, I like go back and watch my era. I don't know, Liv and Maddie was a cool concept. The fact that Dove Cameron played that entire series like it's just her is so cool. It takes a lot of talent to not be a twin and to play a twin. So I think I'm gonna have to good for its time but wouldn't watch it again. Literally no shade. It was a good show, but I'm just, again, not gonna be like, let's whip up some Liv and Maddie real quick. Okay, so this next one is Ant Farm.
Not into it, so not approved by me.
Ant Farm is one of those ones that like tried to be victorious, you know what I mean? Like it was like you go to a special school, a special talent school, but it's just not, it just didn't quite meet the mark.
Well, she tried. At least, you know, she...
A Victorious. Like Victorious was hilarious. Let me know if you want me to do rating Nickelodeon shows because I'll totally do that too because that would be fun. Yeah, there's just something about Ant Farm that like could have been good. I feel like I keep saying this, but like I remember the girl, the blonde girl in it. I don't remember her name, but she was funny. She was really funny. I think I'm still gonna have to toss it overboard. I'm so sorry, China McLean. I don't know. Something in my heart just tells me like it has to be Shipwreck. And if I labeled it any higher, I just want to be true to myself. Okay, and next one. This one needs no introduction, even though I'm gonna introduce it so you know what I'm talking about. Hannah Montana.
talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
There will never be a show like it.
She's got a point.
I was Hannah Montana, so it's not like I can go against my own show. So, like, I'm gonna have to do what's best. I have to appeal to the crowd. I have to give the people what they want, and I have to put it in God tier. It's our first one in God tier, and it's the best one. So, I mean, it only makes sense, right? If there are people watching this right now that say that they wouldn't put Hannah Montana in God tier, what went wrong? Are you okay? Like, I feel like, are you sick? Like, I don't know. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
I think that's one of the greatest songs of our time. I just think that the way she sings that song, it just takes me to another place.
Wizards of Waverly Place. So Wizards of Waverly Place was another one that was so funny.
Nobody panic! Oh, no way. I love to panic. If we're gonna use magic, then Mom cannot know about it.
That's why she's not here.
I noticed that, but I didn't want to say anything.
I watched it all the time. It was like one of my main ones. Me and my older sister would watch it all the time. I just watched episodes in Tennessee. I'm watching it right now. Like, I'm currently watching it in my bed. Well, not currently as I'm making this video, but when I go to sleep at night, I like turn it on. Because the concept of these shows that were being created are so cool. And just the concept of like being normal is kind of like Hannah Montana, like being normal, but then also having like a secret identity. Also, like, wizards, like what? I've never been into Harry Potter. I've never really cared about Hunger Games. I'm not into mythological things. I don't know why, like magical, but give me a wand and call me wizard. Like, I will watch Wizards of Waverly Place till the day I die. So for that reason, God tier. It has to be. Next one, Proud Family. So this might be controversial because I think Proud Family was definitely, you know what, I don't have Kim Possible in here. I'm gonna have to get Kim Possible in this list. What was up with the baby? You know, why can't we see their face? Like, I don't get it. But is it one of those ones where I'm recognizing that it was very, very popular, and for the sake of the viewers, I need to put it in good for its time but wouldn't watch again? Because it definitely wasn't Shipwreck. Like, I feel like if you asked a lot of people, did you like Proud Family? They'd be like, yeah. Okay, it has to go and wouldn't watch again, but it was good for its time. Oh, this next one, A Life with Derek. So I feel like a lot of people probably, until right now when I just said it, have forgot about this show. It kind of was one that went to the wayside, but it was really good. I think it needs to go in Sweet Niblets. Like, I think it needs to be Cory in the House status, right? Yeah. That was a good show. It was like the blended family and the brother who was like mischievous and always got in trouble, but like got all the girls, and then it was like the sister and they would fight, but they were best friends at the end. It was like, you know, like the classic Disney Channel theme. Remember the theme song? It was like, every time it would come on, I'd be like, wow, it's good. I'm gonna have to do Sweet Niblets on that because it's not what dreams are made of. Like, it's not like, oh my god, that's the best show. But I would definitely, because I'm curious.
Girl, you make me so proud.
Because I'm curious about it, I would probably go watch it again. Shake It Up. This is another one that pumped out two big actresses, Bella Thorne and Zendaya. Zendaya obviously is like very known right now and very in the public. Was in the Spider-Man, dating Tom Holland. Like, she's doing it. Like, she is getting her bag. You know what? I don't know, because I liked this show. And I remember me and my best friend used to be like, oh, I'm Rocky, I'm Cece. I don't know. She probably made me be Cece, but whatever. I feel like Shake It Up should be good for its time, but wouldn't watch it again. Like, I'm not going to go back and watch. Am I? But like, not enough to be like, let me turn it on. So I'm gonna go good for its time, but wouldn't watch again. The next one is Jonas LA.
So wait, my nuts, the Jonas Brothers.
So this is the show that the Jonas Brothers tried to have, and even themselves say, why?
It's a big regret. We shouldn't have done that. It really stunted our growth, you know? I feel like it was just a bad move.
So I think they wouldn't even care, and they would probably push for me to put it in Shipwreck. Okay, so the next one is That's a Raven.
Yep, that's me.
What a show. I just recently watched that again on Disney Plus, and I literally was like, this show is so funny.
Come on, peaceful metal.
Cory! Cory! You better wake up, you nasty!
My job's done.
I heard that, you nasty. Listen up, you two. My daddy runs a respectable place. Nasty!
I thought they were doing something, but a whole different little something.
Boys! We are the boys in motion! We give you our devotion, boys! We are the boys in motion!
Like, I feel like That's So Raven paved the way for all the rest of the hits, you know? Because it was like, it came out in 2003, and all the rest kind of came out around like 2005, between like 2005, 2007. So I have to put That's So Raven in God tier. It's so funny, so creative, hilarious. Like the ya nasty, like so funny. I have to put it in God tier. It's so funny. Okay, the next show, Good Luck Charlie. So Good Luck Charlie is one of those shows that was one of my favorites. It was just so good. The mom.
Gotta hit it hard, girl. Now you gotta keep in rhythm.
Is this you? Oh no, that's Aunt Jamie. I'm the prettier one. Over here.
Maybe you should clean the halls before you deck them.
I may deck something besides the halls.
First of all, in this family, I am the greatest actress. Told you the spotlight loved me. And our entire team jumped that girl and cross-checked the daylights out of her, but bam!
Look, Mommy thinks they're so yummy.
The funniest person I think to ever be in Disney Channel. She was so funny. The acting on Good Luck Charlie with the mom and the dad, I feel like Raven's mom and dad were really good too, so kind of like them too. But the mom and dad, like Teddy, or what is it, Amy and Bob, they're one of those TV parents that it's weird to imagine that they're not together because they did such a good acting job as a married couple. Like, they were so good. The mom, I can't. Like, the Good Luck Charlie movie, oh my gosh, hilarious. I have to do it. Like, I feel like it has to be God tier. The concept of Teddy recording the video diaries for when Charlie gets older, and then at the end it's like Good Luck Charlie, like, it's so good. It has to be God tier. I'm sorry. Sweet Life, Zach and Cody.
Let me get in your back. Hurry. Oh, I got a signal. She did not. Tell her we're locked in the closet. I told her 1,000 times not to. Tell her we're locked in the closet. I know. She's just one of those people you can't tell anything to. Tell her! And Portia, before I forget, Maddie and I are... Hello? Hello? Battery died.
This is another show that the creative genius behind this, London Tipton, she's one of the main characters, the daughter of the man who owns the whole hotel, is a play on words off of Paris Hilton.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but you know, I'm so creative like that.
What was that terrible noise?
I was singing.
Not that noise.
London Tipton. Genius. Who thought of that? I need to look that up. That's iconic in itself. God tier. It has to be, right? And then the Sprouse twins, like, going on and doing huge box office movies, and Cole being in Riverdale and Zach being in, what is that new, the like after series with Tessa and Harden? Yeah, Tessa and Harden, like, he's in those. Just great actors. Sometimes I see the mom on TikTok, she like comes up on, and I'm like, oh, girl.
Tell me you were on Disney Channel without telling me you were on Disney Channel.
My kid doesn't find it at all funny when I call her Zach and then correct it and call her Cody.
And then like Mr. Mosby, Stanky Leg, like all of it.
Like this. Step, step, kick, and shimmy, 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 shimmy. 1, 2, boogie, and Shorty George. Shorty George. Fish tail, and crazy leg. Crazy leg.
So while we're on the talk of Sweet Life, Zach and Cody, we're going to go to Sweet Life on Deck. So this was the spinoff where the boys went on a ship for the rest of their high school experience, I'm pretty sure.
Well, what's she like? Oh, just like me. Great personality, funny, and quite the looker. Uh-huh. Ow! What was that for? Having a pretty sister. Ow! What was that for? Not telling me about her. Ow! What was that for? Nothing. I just like hitting you.
That show was good. I remember really, really liking it. I feel like I would probably put it in, because for the most part, it did get rid of, you know, a few cast members, but it really kept like the most significant ones besides Maddie, because I think Ashley Tisdale was going on to film High School Musical, so she couldn't do it anymore. But I want to say, I'm going to put it in What Dreams Are Made Of. I remember really liking that show. Moving on to the next one, and we're going to Sunny with a Chance. It came on, I was excited about it because I liked Demi Lovato at the time. The show features like Demi, I'm not even sure. I think she's an actress, or she's like trying to be an actress. She's an actress. And like Mackenzie Falls, I remember, because it's like Mackenzie Falls, I was like, wow, they're like saying my name on Disney Channel. Why am I so weird? Overall, it wasn't good. So it's gonna have to go to Shipwreck, like I'm sorry. So we're just gonna skate right by that one. And go to So Random, which was another one where you're just like, why? Like you just go, why? They wanted to continue that show. So what happened was Demi, I don't know if it had anything to do with this, but I think maybe it had like health issues with Demi. So Demi wasn't in that show anymore, and they changed the title because Sunny was Demi's name in the show, and it wasn't like Sunny's character wasn't even in there anymore. So they changed the name to So Random. Exactly what it says, So Random. It was just a weird show. I get frustrated by this next one because Girl Meets World. Obviously, Boy Meets World is iconic, and they should have just stopped at that. Because sometimes you can be so successful with remakes of iconic things, and sometimes they should just be left alone, you know, like leave well enough alone. Because I remember really being excited about it because you had Topanga and Cory married, and then they had their daughter, the son, and the best friend, kind of like, you know, Eric and Sean. Like the correlations to Boy Meets World was definitely there. They just didn't really quite like hit the mark, you know, because like the main girl, the main daughter of Topanga and Cory, she just wasn't a good actress. I'm bringing my dog in here for the last bit of this video because he keeps barking, and I feel like if he sits with me, he won't bark anymore. You know, and I feel like you have to be a good actress to be able to nail such a, like you have really big shoes to fill, you know, and they just didn't fill the shoes. Like, but I will say, Lucas, very cute, very cute.
I said what I said,
As
and
always.
I'm not changing on it.
Didn't he have like a huge scandal just happen with him and his fiance? I think he got married. I think they're having a baby. This show did produce Sabrina Carpenter though. Sabrina Carpenter. And you're probably with that blonde girl. She was such a good actress. She went on and did she's doing really big things right now with, you know, singing, and she's so good at singing. She's so good at acting, for the simple fact of it just not meeting the mark of what Boy Meets World was. I think it just has to go to Shipwreck. Next, we have Jessie.
Looks like things just got even uglier. You're strange and rude, and you have dog breath.
Your dad was a stone-cold fox.
Could have gone my whole life without hearing that.
I loved this show. I thought the show was so good. I actually really like Debbie Ryan's character. A lot of times she can be really cringy, but I think she was really good in Jessie.
This happened the other day, throwing things and catching them in my mouth. My friend was like trying to do it and was like, can you do it? And I was like, oh. And it was awesome. My one thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
Also, rest in peace to Cameron Boyce. He played Luke on Jessie. She was the nanny. The parents were movie directors and they were always gone. I just think the concept was definitely there. It's not quite God tier because, like, when you compare it to Hannah Montana, That's So Raven. It doesn't compare to them, but it definitely was good, and I think it should be in What Dreams Are Made Of. Phil of the Future. First of all, the main character. Very cute. I think we all had a crush on him when we were younger.
Meet a boy named Phil and his family.
For that reason, it's not going in Shipwreck, because I know that it was a really good show. Like, I can recognize a good show because it was definitely talked about a lot. I just didn't really watch it. But I feel like I would kind of watch it again. So I think I'm going to do Sweet Niblets on this one. Dog with a Vlog.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Disney Channel was no longer in its prime anymore when Dog with a Blog came out. Like, I love my dog, but Dog with a Blog is Shipwreck, Overboard, Never to Be Seen Again. Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb is one of those stupid shows, but for some reason, I loved it.
There's 104 days of summer vacation.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence.
Like, I loved it. I would watch it all the time. It had such a good... It's one of those ones like SpongeBob, where you can't escape it. You get sucked in. Like, it should be in Sweet Niblets. Like, I would probably watch it again. Because I feel like, yeah, it's going in Sweet Niblets. Like, for the last and final show, we have Kim Possible.
So what's the sitch? Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.
Obviously, we know and we love the theme song, Call Me, Beat Me If You Want to Reach Me. Like, we all know that. But it just, like I said before, I was never really into, I don't even know, like, action, superhero type of films. And she was kind of like, you know, she saved the world a lot. I loved Rufus. Like, who couldn't love Rufus? So I think it's gonna be, for me, good for its time, but I wouldn't watch it again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for creators here on YouTube for starting this trend, because I love it. Let me know what other things you want me to rank, because I think this is so fun and I want to do it again. Like, I want to do snacks, I want to do, like I said, Nickelodeon shows. I can do like artist songs if you want. Like, I could rank Miley Cyrus songs. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that, ranking Miley Cyrus songs. Oh my gosh, this is definitely gonna be a new series on my channel, so expect these videos every once in a while. Just gonna pop in with a tier list video. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And today's subscriber shout out goes to Christina Shevlin. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos, being really engaged, liking my videos, just overall being a subscriber. I'm always happy to have you. Love you all. Thank you guys all for the support, and like I said, it never goes unnoticed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.